Hi baby dudes. Welcome here in Chateau de Bois-le-Beau. I was told to come here. I guess we were here 3 years ago, but I don't know why we have to come back. So follow me. Into the sea. Shivers 2, Ruins of an Ancient World, Remnants of an Ancient Life. Okay. So what's my vision here? Right. Okay, you're here. So, as you remember, we talked about Alone in the Dark 3 years ago, and about fear. You might remember that we talked about the Psalm 55:5, which is, "Fearfulness and trembling have come upon me, and horror hath overwhelmed me." So this was the main message, and we talked about the history of the franchise. So we found here in that hole, I found Alone in the Dark. Reference to the new game released a few days ago by THQ Nordic. It's not a reboot or remake of the first one, it's more a reimagination where Edward Canby and Emily Hartwood go to the mansion of Dorsetto for the mentally ill fatigued, or the mentally ill people, and they have to resolve enigmas in a Lovecraftian style. You'll see some gameplay of the game very soon. And graphics are pretty nice, but maybe not the environments, maybe not the ones of the characters. But it shows very nicely the atmosphere of the 1920s in South Louisiana. So it's great. I recommend you to try this game if you like this kind of atmosphere, survival horror, and that kind of Anifol, the 1920s. You might like it. So another examples of horror that are mentioned in the Bible, we can find them at Job 21:6-5-7 too. So look at me and shudder, put your hand over your mouth. When I think about it, I'm terrified, and my body trembles in horror. Why do the wicked continue to live, growing old and becoming powerful? Several passages in Jeremiah, but there the prophet talks more about the fear that is filled by his enemies than his own fear. But it's very interesting to read too. And we found in Ezekiel 7:18, they will also be girded by sackcloth. Horror will cover them. Shame will be on every face. Baldness on all their heads. And another very strong passages is in Isaiah 21:4. But I'm going to read 3-5. Therefore, I'm filled with anguish. Pain grips me like the pain of a woman in labor. I am too perplexed to hear, too dismayed to see. My heart staggers, horror terrifies me. He has turned my last glimmer of hope into sheer terror. Prepare a table and spread out the carpet. Eat and drink. Rise up, you princes, and oil the shields. So this is really powerful. They haven't waited alone in the dark to feel fear, as you see. Turning back to the game, whether you select Edward Canby or Millie Hartwood, you'll have a slightly different plot, slightly different history, and to see everything you have to complete both paths. But it's somewhat 6 or 7 hours to play, I heard. So we're gonna start and try it very soon. And why do they go to this mansion, Dorsetto mansion? Because Emily Hartwood's uncle, Jeremy Hartwood, has mysteriously disappeared. So they go there. And now I'm going to check something there. See if there's another clue. What apparently nothing. It's okay. everything's okay. So thank you for joining us. Share and please share and subscribe. Thank you for everything. We're now more than 500. So continue to follow the Double Espresso Gamer and with more episodes. Thank you and goodbye. God bless. There's a legend that says that during the night, sometimes with heavy rain, a white lady, a ghost, appears here on these lanes, on these little roads. I'm not sure it's true. Probably not gonna try it this time, but yeah. Fun fact. Resident Evil back in 1996 was inspired by Alone in the Dark, the trilogy, the first trilogy between 92 and 94, and the gameplay of this Alone in the Dark, the new one, is inspired by the mostly by Resident Evil remakes. Fun fact. And seeing the success of Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, the developer decided to reimagine this game. So yeah, it's kind of related. By Dude by Babes. God bless you. Who knows if we'll come back. Although it's beautiful, I wouldn't be pleased to be here alone in the dark. Man, look at this. Wow. Awesome.